that was easy. But anyway, we're all but done here for this planet as of right now. And like I said, we unfortunately cannot... we can't do much more in terms of collecting the bolts here. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and buy ourselves a new weapon. And we'll go ahead and bounce. More or less. Oh, excuse me. Why did I say excuse me? I was stretching my back out, man. So you may be wondering, how am I capturing gameplay from the PlayStation 3? Well, I mentioned this towards the end of the Jack 3 playthrough, but when it came to my setup, I can't just hook up the PlayStation 3 via HDMI to my capture card, and also just disable the HDCP detection on the capture card itself. It just doesn't work that way. I tried it. It didn't work. So what I had to do was I had to go and buy myself a pair of the HD Retrovision cables, which worked not only for the PlayStation 3, but for the PlayStation 2 as well, and I had to hook that up to a component to HDMI switch box, and connected the HDMI into where I needed to be, and bada bing, bada boom, I was right as rain. And thankfully, everything worked as it should. I thought I collected 2 of these things. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it now. We're going to just return to the Starship Phoenix. As far as my Platinum Bolt cleanup, I'll worry about that when once I am close to the very end of the game. Why? Because by then I should have absolutely everything available to me. For now, we're kind of limited in terms of movement and just being able to do things in general. So, with that in mind, let's just go ahead and return to the Starship Phoenix and go ahead and play our newly acquired Quark Vid Comic. Seriously though, why the heck have we not acquired a single trophy here yet? Let's see, PlayStation Network, Trophy Collection. Really hope this thing completes the sync and no cutscenes pop up. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's take a quick look at the trophy list. Why? Because I really am wondering, am I missing something here? Let's see, attain skill points, Okay, it's more the same sort of stuff. Find a Clank trophy, find trophies, collect 10 million bolts, okay. Okay, so it looks like most of the trophies are tied to skill points, which is rather interesting. So, in other words, if you're playing the PlayStation 3 version of this game, and you're trying to figure out, hey, how do I get skill point X and Y, take a look at your trophies in your trophy list. That way it can say, hey, maybe this is what you're supposed to do in order to get the trophies. Which it looks like that's what we're going to be doing here. It looks like most of the trophies are tied to milestones, completing certain activities, and really, there's a lot here. There's a fairly decent amount of trophies for Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal on the PlayStation 3. And I believe Retro Achievements has a similar amount of trophies, if not more. Which, yes, I could have played this game via an emulator and just emulated the game via PCXX2 and had trophy support via Retro Achievements. Which, funny enough, when it comes to Ratchet Deadlock, I really am thinking of presenting the game through there. Because let me tell you something, the developers of the HD re-releases of Ratchet and Clank, yeah, they did a pretty good job when it comes to the remaster overall, but unfortunately, these games do have issues. And if you've watched some of my previous playthroughs of Ratchet Clank and Ratchet Clank going commando, then you will understand exactly what I'm talking about in terms of issues. And from what I've heard online, Up Your Arsenal has the most amount of issues out of all 3 games in the collection, which is rather unfortunate. And the issues are even more pronounced on physical releases of the game. The digital release of the Ratchet & Clank collection of all 3 games, some of the issues were resolved and others not so much. Okay, let's play our first Quark Vid Comic, and funny enough, there are some skill points tied to this. Right now, we're not going to worry too much about the skill points. We're just going to play normally, just do what we can.
These are the real-life adventures of Captain Quark, the greatest superhero the galaxy has ever known.
Hey, this thing on?
Meticulously reconstructed by our crack research team with the aid of eyewitness accounts, bathroom gossip, wild speculation, and a magic 8-ball. In the early days of the 5th Solarian equinox, the Solana galaxy was terrorized by a notorious pirate known as Captain Blackstar.
Ahoy! Anybody else got a craving for fish and chips?
Though still in the prime of his youth, Captain Quark was already a living legend.
I was beating him up with a stick.
However, no previous adventure could have prepared Quark for his encounter with the dread pirate Blackstar and his crew of... Oh, please tell me this is a typo.
That's robotic pirate ghosts. Guess wasn't your subject, eh, Professor?
Right. Now we begin the interactive portion of Episode 1. Booty is in the eye of the beholder.
So it is. Now then, when it comes to the Quark Vid comics, for the most part, they are,
just picked up an officially licensed Quark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize. Bling, bling, baby. The red ones are worth 10 Quark tokens.
I know. But anyway, as far as the skill points are concerned, like I mentioned, I won't worry about these too much. Not until, like, the very end of the game, where I'm close to finishing the whole thing. Because by then, I should have everything that I need in order to be able to progress and, well, not only finish the game, but also be able to acquire everything, too. Dude, come on, let's go. Anywho, in terms of the controls for the Quark Vid comics, you just simply move with the left analog stick, and you can also use the D-pad too, if you so wish. So if you're more akin to 2D platformers that use the D-pad back on the original PlayStation, then you can use the D-pad instead. That's entirely up to you.
Old-timers saying.
Ooh, hello. Got ourselves something pretty cute.
Press circle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
You know. You could use precision aiming if you want, and yes, it can most certainly work if you absolutely have to. Just one thing to keep in mind is when it comes to your weapons, they do have limited ammo, and once the ammo runs out, then you just drop the weapon. You just have to find another one in order to refill your ammo. And also, unlike the main game where you can use the R1 button as a means of firing your weapons, you can't do that here, for whatever reason. You have to push the circle button in order to fire it. And honestly, when it comes to close quarters combat, I would highly recommend you just simply... Hang on, is there a secret over here, or am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. Okay, let's go. Keep moving. Okay, okay. Good job! There I go, pushing R1 thinking that's the fire button. Not even close. Now, as far as I can recall, the skill points for the Quark Vid comics is you just have to complete the Quark Vid comic within a certain amount of time. And each comic has a different time limit. So for this first one, I don't know what the actual time limit is. I'm going to say roughly a minute and 30.
A nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level.
Very, very true. You want to collect each and every single one of those things as soon as you're able to. Trust me. Just saying. Dang it, out of ammo. But hey, at least we managed to really feel some pain against that freaking creature. Oh, and by the way, if you couldn't tell, the maximum amount of ammo this thing can hold is 20. And for each and every single one of the guns that you picked up, it will only refill roughly 10 shots worth. So use them wisely. No, I'm kind of surprised that didn't quite work out as well as I hoped. Okay, all done. Awesome! 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Not bad. Not bad for our first go. And for whatever tokens you manage to collect throughout the entire comic, it is then transferred back into the real world and converted into bolts. And I believe this also stacks with your bolt multiplier too if you're playing the game via challenge mode. So keep that in mind.
I mean, I've worked on some real junk, but this one takes the cake. Pirate, ghost, robots. I mean, what do they think? We're idiots?
Hey, Professor, snap to it.
Once again, the citizens of the Solana Galaxy owed their lives to the dauntless courage of the remarkable man behind the cube. With great reluctance, Quark accepted a meager fee for his services and promptly donated the entire sum to the Quark for Tots Scholarship Fund, a charity providing makeovers and buxom bimbos for needy people named Quark.
I've got a big heart. Yes, I got the fruit basket, thanks. It turns out I'm allergic to prunes. Yeah, who knew? What? Blackwater City's under attack. Yes, sir, I'm on my way.
The exciting, all-true, right, adventures of Captain Quark continue in Episode 2.
And funny enough, this is actually a separate Quark Vid Comic cartridge. Whoa! A little close, don't you think? Yeah, that's one of the many problems that the Ratchet Clank HD collection has. The camera's a bit wonky, especially in cutscenes. Ooh!
Well, who's that handsome devil?
See the inside of Quark's head? I mean, holy crap.
Hey, this dressing room isn't fit for a pig. What kind of shoddy production are you people running?
That's him, all right.
He may need a while to adjust. In the meantime, I've got a mission that's perfect for you two. We've just learned of a prototype holographic device that can disguise the user as a Tyrannoid, even allowing him to speak Tyrannese.
Ooh.
Is it just me, or do you smell bananas?
Anyway, the device happens to be the grand prize on this week's Annihilation Nation. Check it out.
Sure. After pausing for a brief
Tonight
moment.
on Annihilation Nation, we feature an all-new Death Course. Let's meet tonight's victim. Contestant, Fred.
Nice. Hands proof!
Gadgetron accountant who claims he once had a Morpho Ray go off in his pants. What a champ. Let's take a look at what he's up against.
Looks totally
Too
safe.
bad now, does it?
Not at all.
Good luck, Fred.
How the hell did he get over that fire pit? Oh, there he goes.
Next.
Off to iCarly.
Another day, another death course.
In other news, water is wet and cows go moo. So if I want to, I can go back into the Quark Vid Comic and play until I get the skill point. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to focus on the main game. Why? Because when it comes to just progressing, I don't want to be here all day trying to race through all the Quark Vid Comic courses. just to try to get a better time each and every single attempt. I'm just saying. And also, if you're wondering when exactly you'll be able to purchase new armor, well, as the game progresses, you will be able to acquire not only new weapons, but also new armor, if you couldn't tell. So, there you go. Oh boy. Now,
You can upgrade your starfighter systems at this console.
well, I wouldn't really call this a quote-unquote upgrade, because upgrade is kind of debatable at best. I mean, you can make your ship look cooler if you want, but like I said, it's purely cosmetic in this game. Funny enough, in the original development, or just during development of this game actually was a lot more ambitious in terms of saying, hey, we were going to have more ship combat as seen like Ratchet and Clank going commando. But sadly, that idea got scrapped. Either that or it was just put on the shelf completely forevermore. Now then, as far as what we need to do next. If it isn't obvious, we need to win the Terror guys in Annihilation Nation. Annihilation Nation. And this place has two titanium bolts. Please forgive me if I keep calling them platinum bolts, because they look platinum to me, and I'm probably going to end up doing that for the rest of the time. Anywho, time to annihilate some people at Annihilation Nation! Just saying. Oh, and another thing worth mentioning too, if you're wondering who developed the HD remaster for Ratchet Deadlocked, well, it's the same people behind the HD collection for the original Ratchet and Clank trilogy, Idle Minds. And funny enough, they kind of had the scramble and put that particular remaster together to make up for a really bad release of another Ratchet and Clank game.
Let's meet our first contestant. He's an unemployed rocket mechanic who claims to have saved 2 galaxies, but most people know him as Secret Agent Clang's bumbling chauffeur. He hopes that disguising himself as a tyrannoid will make him more attractive to the ladies.
Hey,
Give a warm welcome to Ratchet!
Well, at least they're able to say his name right.
Will attempt to be the first contestant ever to survive the death course. Contestant number 1, are you ready?
bring it on.
Bring it on, baby! Bring it on! We're ready to party! We're ready to play! Let's do this. Funny enough, when it comes to skill points, there is a skill point associated with not taking damage at all. And I almost took damage right away because I forgot I need to re-equip my freaking weapon.
He's got that 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, and by the way, if you couldn't tell, if you push on that middle switch, it will send you to a quote-unquote random part of the course. Oh, and because of the fact that this particular obstacle uses lasers, you can use the laser as a means of just blocking the shot completely. So, there you go. Oh, and by the way, yes, there are platinum bolts on this course. And I believe they can only be acquired during the obstacle course portion of Annihilation Nation. There we go, another one down. Let's go ahead and grab this. I said, let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure there's a skill point associated with taking out a certain number of cameras. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works.
That was close.
Not really, dude. What do you want? Let's just wait a few moments. Oh, dang it. Oh, there goes the damage list skill point. Oh well, we'll just play like normal now. And if we happen to perish, no
Enemies hit
biggie.
by the infector will continue taking damage until the infection wears off.
I already know that. I've tested the weapon prior, so there you go. Oh, and one more thing worth mentioning too is you can easily cancel tutorial prompts just by simply pushing triangle to cancel the message out altogether. Same also holds true for story-based messages, like from Sasha, or even from other characters later down the line. Well, that's something worth mentioning. Dude, come on. Really? That took way too many shots. Yeah, this weapon is complete cuckoo garbage. Is it the best thing ever? Absolutely not. Is it the worst weapon in the game? Probably. That's debatable. I've never done any sort of major challenge runs, and I'm not talking about challenge mode here. I'm talking about, like, bleh. God, why can't I say it right? Anyway, back to what I was saying, though. I thought I saw something over here.
Ooh, he's got sharp teeth too. I wonder if he bites.
Oh yeah, I bite. And I bite hard. And when I do bite, it ain't pleasant to say the least. Ooh! Another Quark Vid Comic. Hey, we were just mentioning that not that long ago. Sweet. Cool. Issue 2.
Let's get ready to rampage!
Alright, here we go. Time to cause some mayhem and pain! This is the second type of thing you'll be doing here at Annihilation Nation, which is just simply running around the arena and blasting some fools upside the head, or give them a good smack, depending on what you're feeling up to, whatever you feel like doing that day. This is also a great place to go to level up your weapons, if it wasn't obvious, because, hello, you can go here to fight some dudes, blast them, and just send them straight to Kingdom Come. There is an exception as far as which weapon is considered viable here, and that is if you try to use the suck cannon, you're not going to get very good results. You can suck up the ammo boxes that spawn, and also some of the smaller enemies, but unfortunately, you can't really do much else. Excuse me. So again, when it comes to certain gadgets, they do have uses outside of their intended role. Some of them do, but a lot of them do not. But that's pretty neat. Sup, cannon. And by the way, as the suck cannon becomes more and more powerful and increases in level, you'll be able to hold more and more ammo. In other words, be able to suck up more and more enemies, boxes, and things like that. Oh, and one more thing worth mentioning too is that as far as I know, the suck cannon cannot suck up Inferno mode boxes or jackpot boxes. Which does kind of suck. No pun intended, but you know what I mean. So as you can see, I did run past that box, and under normal circumstances, it would have sucked it up. But because of it being a special box, it sadly did not work. And honestly, when it comes to the Inferno mode boxes, you want to save them for as long as humanly possible. Only use them if you absolutely need to. I'm just saying. Like if you are close to, if you're close to dying, then break open the box and start whacking some fools. I also love the commentary provided here at Annihilation Nation. Some of the best commentary you will hear next to Timmy Turner's dad. And no, that is not a joke. Just saying. Anywho, final round. Not too much left to go. I just want to go ahead and break open the box and just start whacking. I'm gonna start smacking. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, you know, we won.
I don't believe it, folks! He survived the death course!
It's just another
And
Tuesday.
here to give you your prize, the lovely Miss Courtney Gears!
Ooh.
How
Hello.
about that, folks? He is better looking!
Do not be alarmed, Sasha. That is Ratchet.
Oh, I see you won the Terror guys. It's very convincing. Anyway, there's something I think the two of you need to see.